beautiful gremlins. I have been in school for about 15 to 16 years of my life, and I gotta say I'm kind of sick of it. But with that being said, girl, are you okay? Don't worry, they're okay. That being said, during school, I obviously had to take this little art class, you know, just for the fun heck of it, for the teachers to have a break. However, as you can see, I'm kind of an artist now. Fun fact, my dad found something recently where it was like me in kindergarten or something asking what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I said I wanted to be an artist. Wow. That's so cool. Anyway, however, during my junior year of high school, I decided to actually take an art appreciation class for my elective just because it was required of me. And for that art appreciation class, we had to buy sketchbooks. Now, I already had sketchbooks, obviously. I had a lot by that point. However, I got a new sketchbook, and I also had my old sketchbook, so it's not like this sketchbook replaced my old sketchbook. Now, I feel like I'm rambling. Senior year of high school, I took another art class. It wasn't art appreciation because I had already taken it, but it was art, which was a new thing that we did. It was kind of more hands-on, so we also had to buy a sketchbook for that. If you're wondering why there's three, it's because this sketchbook was originally my sketchbook for senior year art. It's in this little baggie because it was legit falling apart, so I had to get another one. Well, I didn't get it. My friend got this for me for my birthday. Thank you. I want to look through these and actually see if any of it is interesting or fun or anything. So this is a sketchbook tour technically. However, it's not a sketchbook tour that you would normally see. It's a school sketchbook tour. I'm gonna start with my junior year one, which I got, and I thought that it was a smaller version, but no. So I'm stuck with this. Also, I didn't finish all the pages, obviously, and I wanted to wait for this video because I'm going to use these pages. I just haven't yet. This is the cover of it. It's practically nothing. One friend I had in that class drew this, and I was like, can I keep it? And she was like, sure. This is her. This is where my name would be, and this is where her signature would be, which I covered up for obvious reasons. There was a sticker there that I kind of ruined. I kind of wish that I did something with these covers, but I did not have many stickers at the time of doing these, which I do have a lot of stickers now. But yeah, this is the cover. Wow. Also, this art is amazing. Turning the page open, we have me trying to fit in the frame. We just have a bunch of random sketches that I apparently did. This was me just like doodling because I was like, I know how to draw, I can do this. I feel bad for being so cocky in this class because I already knew how to draw, but whatever. I was using my sketchbook like I normally would, but with really different art supplies. I never took the sketchbook home with me because I already had a sketchbook. However, we would do sketchbook chats where we had to fill like a certain amount of pages in these sketchbooks. She wasn't judging our art skills, she was judging how much time and effort we put into actually trying to sketch. When I say she, I mean my teacher, I hope that's obvious. She set up those weird figure things in front of us and we had to like sketch it out, so this is my thumbnail for it. And this is the drawing that I did for it. Not the best at all. And over here is some sketches. This is some vocabulary that we had to put down for this sketchbook. And these things are sketches. We had to recreate a piece of art that we saw from like time period that we were studying. And I was chosen to do Harmonious Bosch. So I decided on like the Garden of Eden art piece, which is like a really big one. It's like 3 into 1 and you open it up and there's like the Garden of Eden, Garden of Earthly Delight, and hell, basically. Since it was so long and I was doing it on a square canvas, I wasn't actually going to draw everything, so I decided on a little piece where I had this giraffe and this weird dog and this bear. Pretty sure the bear's named Tiffany. I don't remember what the giraffe's name was. Now I feel bad. Ooh, she made a sketch plant. I was not very good at that, but you know, I'm trying, okay? I don't actually know where the actual painting that I painted is, but this is like the thumbnail I did for it. The giraffe was like the main focus for me. The giraffe, oh my gosh. And the blob. Here's a drawing I did with Sharpies that were laying around the art room. There are a few drawings down here. Like there's a hand that I'm off of. I want to hide that. I was trying to like do dynamic poses because it was hard for me at the time to do it. Still hard now. More vocabulary words. This girl that was drawn with Sharpie fine liners. Oh, look at that, more sketches. So these are more head sketches, body sketch because I was trying. What the heck? I was trying, obviously. We were studying Impressionists at this point, and we had to do an art piece for it. So I was doing one of Monet's paintings. I forgot the name of it, but it was like Hillside Cliff or whatever. Stop looking at that. So this is my thumbnail for it. I do actually have that, but I don't know if I can read it out because I actually did with chalk pastels, which was a lot of effort. Here's another thumbnail for it. Some more drawings. I actually think that's really cute. I remember being proud of this one. I don't know why the hair is to the side, but you know, you live and you learn. It's like another thumbnail I did for it. I feel like the finished version is better. Another thumbnail that I did because this, I couldn't get the proportions right, so I just sketched in a square and it had all this empty space at the bottom, so I just did a random gradient and a bunch of sketches. Hey, this one's actually really cute. I like this one. I like her hair. It's actually kind of cringy. Why are their arms so small? Whatever. Oh, hey, I made a 94. Here's another girl I did. Not that very good. Ugh. What is that outfit? Here's a gold Sharpie smiley face. I'm pretty sure we are making her homecoming poster and we were using gold and glitter and all that. Fun times. Oh, some more sketches. This girl, oh, really cute. Hate the outfit. Why did I not make it more better? This is me trying to use colored pencils. I don't know how well it turned out. Honestly, better than what I could do now. I really need to do colored pencils better. The girl I did in Sharpie that was just laying around. The sketch I never finished. Some paint. Honestly, why didn't I do more mixed media in my mixed media sketchbook? I have no idea. We were doing our homecoming poster. Fun fact, our teacher hated glitter, but she loved us so much that we were allowed to use glitter. Double applause for her, because thank you. There's bleed through, so I was avoiding that. There's a horse. I don't know why I drew that. There's a hand. That looks disgusting. That looks like a horror creature. Oh, look at that. There's a little girl with a snail. Oh, that's really cute. I like that one. Woman that looks like she's meant to know what she's doing, but she doesn't. Okay, that looks weird. There's a dude. I tried to draw a dude. Doesn't look like a dude, but whatever. Spider-Man. I don't know why he's here. A cheerleader that I never finished. And then there's just a random thumbnail. Oh, okay. I like this one. We have this girl. I actually remember being really proud of it. Don't know why. It's not that good. But then there's just a bunch of heads because I was, you know, practicing. I really wanted to write you over here because this is when we were studying the post-impressionist movement and I got to paint Starry Night. Fun fact about me, I am in love with Van Gogh. Don't know why. I'm obsessed with his work. I'm obsessed with his story. It's great. Ask me about Van Gogh and I'll probably know the answer to your question. Look at the graphite that's just rubbed on my hand. Anyway, I was so excited to be able to paint Starry Night. So these are my thumbnails for it. It actually kind of looks cute. This is the bigger thumbnail that I did, but I actually don't like it. The proportions are not the same size as the canvas and all that fun stuff. You know what? Let me actually grab the painting because I do actually have that one. Here's the painting that I did. I really like it. I'm still like so happy with it. It's with oil paints. I don't usually paint with oil paints. The only time I get to paint with oil paints is in this classroom. The only building that I put is the church. I just love this painting. That's the painting. Obviously Van Gogh's version is better, but you know, I tried. This, I feel like, is the part where I locked in for some reason. I was drawing a lot of poses. I was trying to do a bunch of dynamic poses, and I was drawing a lot of characters with it too. None of these characters are actually characters of mine. I just randomly drew them. I was experimenting with hairstyles. I remember loving this hair. I actually really like this one. This one's cool. Some more sketches. These, I don't think I put that much time into them, but I was trying at least. Look at that one. What the heck? Oh, this was when I actually took my sketchbook home. I used my alcohol markers on this one, and then, look at that. It looks so pretty, which I should have done more of. I don't know why I didn't. See, I was using my color erase pencils on these. Down here, just me trying with color pencils again. That looks really bad. A girl. This one's actually kind of cute. What the heck are her lips doing though? And then this one. Googles. This is just bleed through, so I ignored this page. 92! I got 92 on my sketchbook. Check. This one is kind of destroyed, but after that, I wanted to bring my sketchbook home more and use my markers in it more. Ignore these two, but I have person there, girl there, you know. This one's actually pretty cool. I like this one. I have a girl there. Oh gosh, more of my alcohol marker at Skip 8. What the heck? Something I did with my color erase pencil thing I did because I think I had just gotten a brush marker or something, so I was using it. What the heck? There's a boy down here. I drew a boy. I draw more boys now. This is just a bunch of sketch pages. I tried to do realism here. It's really bad. So then I tried to stylize it. Still, it's bad. Whatever. More sketch pages. I actually kind of like the sketch. The girl's in a bathing suit. Fun. And more sketch. Oh my gosh. Some of these I definitely should have. It looks like a K-pop demon hunter's pose. Some of these I should have done something with. This person looks so proud of themselves, and this girl looks like I was trying to do her, but I never finished. Genuinely, do not know why I never finished these. I don't know how I just stopped drawing in the middle of it. Here's some pen sketches that are not good at all. A random thumbnail for a random thing. I have no idea what this is for, but it wasn't like a painting that we had to do. This is me testing out line of action. I still don't know how to do line of action. Random person up there. I guess he was trying to be a deer. I don't know. Bluey!
Bluey!
This is Bluey in the more original style, which looks really bad. And then Bluey again, but in my style. I tried to do it in my style. I still don't think it looks that good, but whatever. Random girl here. I like her jeans, but her waist is like non-existent. After drawing these two, I realized I hadn't drawn animals in a while, so I drew this random dog. Some more random sketches. What the heck is up with that leg? Oh, I think we were studying like abstract art or something, so I just did this random thing. Masterpiece. Random thing right here, random person right here, random little baby, random person, figure thing, and then elephant. I drew a random blob and I tried to see what I saw in that blob. Saw elephant for some reason. Oh my gosh, a male! But this is just some more sketches. Girl in a hoodie with a beanie. I don't know if it was winter or not at that point, but whatever. This was only a semester class, just so everyone knows. Just some more sketches. I tried to draw lips, because I really wanted to try and draw lips for some reason. That has made a resurgence, but I feel like I'm better than I was right here at drawing lips. What the heck is that pose? Oh my gosh, this is cute. Just girls. It's always girls. Try to do realism here too. That looks horrendous. Mermaid. What the heck? Girl, I tried to draw lips on her. Gosh dang. I don't know if you can tell, but some of these are just a mess. Okay, some more sketches that I did probably just randomly. I did not put much time and effort into them, and I wish I had. This is pretty cute down here. What the heck? You know the drill at this point. Trying to do line of actions. I wanted to know what places would go. I think this was meant to be a girl, but it looks like a man to me. I don't know why. This is Dearborn. I did not look up a reference for any of these. I don't know if you could tell. Some more just random doodles. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, hi! This is actually one of my original characters. I never finished her, so I'm sorry, but this is Lily Rose. She's one of my original characters. I haven't talked much about her because like her story and like all the original characters in her universe, their story is kind of different and I want to be able to explain it better. What the heck is up with her legs? They're just like something done in my cool erase pencil and a girl with pink hair. I'll pretend that's Evangeline Fox. Some more vocabulary up here. Just a bunch of doodles. So many white space. I don't know why I didn't add anything there, but whatever. I guess I just wanted to move on. Vocabulary words, me trying to do dynamic poses again. I guess I was trying to do foreshortening here, but it looks really bad. Oh my gosh. Why is there just one thing on this entire thing and she's right there? Oh my gosh. Okay. They're getting away. Who are you? And why are you saying that? You look cute, but who are you? What the heck? She like a hall monitor or something? More sketches. Wow. Who could have guessed? Oh, and I made a 97. I'm making good grades, but you know, it's kind of like, what did I do not to make 100? You know? More sketches. That little piece of hair is crazy. This didn't actually feel like it was going well. Why was I going through a phase where my legs were just long as heck? Me trying to draw fairies. This is a male fairy. This is a female fairy. This is a random deer. I have no idea what he's doing here. What the heck are those horns? So as you can see, there's a lot of Sharpies because I got bored. But more fairies. This is a dude fairy, but why does he have hips like that? Kitty wants to say hello. The schnauzer wants to sniff. Don't mid the crisis. What? Dog made to what the heck was I saying? What the heck was I doing? I think I was just drawing like random scribbles and like trying to see things. I had a nose, please, good ma'am. A schnauzer, a dog, I guess. I have no idea what this is. Oh joy, I did more. This one looks like kind of like I went through an emo phase. What is behind the tall base what? Whale hiding behind his tail because everyone was mean to him. I'm so sorry. Genuinely, hope you feel better. Dog with hurt head. Oh, poor baby. I had a story with fairies. It did not go anywhere. All I had was like world building at this point. Random person up here that I did with Sharpie and a heart I did with Sharpie. This is the last page. Just more sketches. I wasn't doing anything fancy or anything. What the heck? I made an 80! Come on, man, I was busy. And then, for the final page, just a bunch of heads. And that's it. There is no more for my junior year sketchbook. Again, I'm going to use this paper. I just wanted to make this video first. Fun times! These are my senior year sketchbooks. I finished this one entirely. Did not finish this one because it was falling apart. See? Look at that. Let's look into this, shall we? These are like really fancy things. Just a bunch of sketches to start it off. At this point, I was taking Goober to school with me, so he was holding all random art supplies like Crayola colored pencils and all that fun stuff. Goober was really helpful. Girl, I did on a different piece of paper. Don't like this drawing. Don't like this drawing either. I was kind of freaking out because I didn't understand why the sketchbook was falling apart. Sword. magical item, otter, girl. This is actually a video on my channel. I don't know if I listed it or not, but this was a video on my channel. I was trying to design a character. She still exists. She just isn't like a main character anymore. And honestly, her personality is so completely different. I mean, I feel like she would still make this face, but whatever. I did a bunch of sketches in school and just glued them in, and then did a bunch of these. This is me trying to design her. Her name's Erin. Look at her. I miss her kind of. Here's some more sketches of her. Look at her little face. Need to figure her out more. So this, we had to design our dream home or something and make like an entire mood board for it. I want to live in the mountains. I want to live in a tree house. I want to do all that fun stuff. Me trying to do the layout. I was so stressed about this. As you can tell, I was not having fun. This is a thumbnail for the tree house. Random girl in a dress. I don't know who she is or what she's doing here. Random pen sketches. Physical embodiments of my unbridled rage. I was so annoyed with everyone in there. This is me trying to get my anger out. They were just looking for an easy grade, so they didn't take anything seriously, and it really stressed out my teacher. I was really mad about it. Doggy, person in a hoodie. I was trying to do hoodie things, I guess. Still trying to do corsets, apparently. And the back is just a bunch of highlighter and pen sketches, which I actually do kind of like. Goober! Here's another thumbnail for my dream home. I did upside down. This girl and this girl. This one actually I think is really cute. I honestly like this sketch too. She looks so mischievous. One of my friends in the class actually had like a cool pen, so I tested it out. What the heck is that? And then mermaid. Ballerina! Wow! And then vocabulary words, because in art class we still had to do vocabulary for some reason. Some more sketches. I actually did this one digitally because I liked how it turned out, but it was so small that I couldn't do anything with it. Flop! This was me trying to do something. Me trying to do random poses. My mental state throughout trying to do all this. Here's some oil pastel things that I was testing out. Goldfish. Bunch of random sketches. This was a sketch on the other side of the paper. Goldfish just pressed into it. It looks really cool. 2 random sketches. Not the best. Random corset girl. She looks kind of cute. This was just randomly in class and I just glued it in. Bunch of errands with a snowman. Random thing. This is a bunch of cow sketches. But this is my OC Callista. I love her to death. Glad she's in here. Here's some more. I have no idea what any of this was about. I think I did them in math class. Some more things. I actually like this. I wish I finished it. Here's a random marker drawing that I glued in. I wish I had done something here, but I actually think that I filmed this for a YouTube short or something, but I just never could edit it. Or sketches on notebook paper that I probably did in math class. And then I realized the sketchbook was seriously falling apart, so this is the last page. I like this bee girl. I think she's really cool, but this is all I did. I did it on another piece of paper and just glued it in. Also, I showed her digital drawings that I did my animatic so that I could get a better grade. Now it needs to sit in its prison so it doesn't get anywhere, but I do have my second sketchbook that was not falling apart. As you can see, this one is way smaller and way less thick than my other ones, but genuinely, I loved this sketchbook so much. And look at that, it actually fits in the frame. Wow, beautiful. This is the only school sketchbook that I actually drew like a welcome page or something that says this new school sketchbook. Oh my gosh, the graphite rubbed off so awfully in the sketchbook, so I'm probably gonna get more graphite on my hands. But this, before it was mutilated, was an entire page of Callistas. I loved her so much. Look at her in all her glory. Some Kim drawing. This is Jade. Alexander, Kim, Isaac, worm in a blanket. All the essentials. And then over here is just a mushroom girl. Kind of forgot about her. I was gonna make her like an original character, but I kind of forgot. I'm sorry. Dragons, because I hadn't drawn dragons in a while, so I was like, can I even draw them anymore? A cat, that's part of the entire thing. And a cow that's just here. I actually really like this one. I used 2 Crayola erasable pencils and kind of did this, and I think it looks really cool and funky. Some random sketches. A fairy, mushroom girl that I never named. Cow, elf, cow, head, body and head, random person. I did these when we were at one act competition, waiting for the other place to get done. But I did some boy things because I hadn't drawn boys in a while. A cow and some girls. Some more sketches. I just kind of like this one. I like the depth. Me trying to design like an actually cool and good dress. Did not work out, but I was trying. When you're a unicorn fish, but not a narwhal. I'm pretty sure I just did random lines and that's what it came out as. A unicorn fish, but not a narwhal. Random cow. Hi, I love you. But this is just a random thumbnail of Starry Night I did. But this is another Van Gogh painting. There's a bunch of thumbnails for it because I was painting it with oil paints at the time. I cannot show you that painting because it's actually in my dad's work office because I gave it to him. I was working very hard and I loved this painting. It was so great. And art was my first class of the day, so I was always late to my second class because I was always cleaning up after this, and like it was a nightmare to clean up. My teacher had to write me a lot of notes for that class. Some more thumbnails. I kind of gave up on it because again, it wasn't in the right proportions as it was before. For the next few pages, this is just going to be drawings of circles. I don't know why I got randomly obsessed with circles, so I was drawing a lot of them. Oh my gosh, I was actually like so locked in on drawing these. I haven't drawn them since then. All that work I put in, and for what? I like this one. These are pretty cute as well. I like how she looks like she's wearing a necklace. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Odysseus from Epic the Musical. Poseidon from Epic the Musical. Odysseus from Epic the Musical. Hermes? Odysseus, 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 Odysseus. These are the only fan art drawings I have ever done from Epic the Musical, despite loving it. So bask in them for just a tiny bit. Some more sketches. Looks like I'm trying to practice bodies. Blah, 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 blah. More sketches right here. Gonna beat 100 for the first time. And after that, I could not expect anything less. Oh, hi, cow. There's a cow drawing there. Girl with glasses. I'm pretty sure this was meant to be one of my characters, but it just doesn't look like her, so I'm ignoring it. Person, mouth open. I was trying to lock in with, like, drawing faces and bodies. Never really put them together. I was really into cow this sketchbook. Cow, 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 cow. Cal! I like this drawing. It's really cute. This drawing is pretty good too. I just like all the drawings. Cal! Again. We had to like make something out of egg cartons or like recycled things, so I was gonna do a mushroom. Then I found like a mushroom that was like a Barbie. I still can't pronounce it. And it looked like this. I really wanted to do it. It did not turn out very well. It was laying in my dad's office for the rest of the semester. But then we were going home for Christmas. My dad was like, you know, we want to keep all the things that you've made in your classes and, you know, all the fun stuff, but I was like, yeah, I'll throw it away. It was really bad. I was so sad that it turned out that way because I worked really hard on it. Used spray paint on it, which was not a fun experience, but whatever. Because I was dealing with the first part of this, I was really scared that this one was gonna bleed over or whatever because I really liked it, and I still really like it. What the heck is that? Trying to draw men, went back to women. More sketches. I like that face. The mushroom girl is back because I realized I had neglected her and I wanted to draw her again. Did not draw her after this, but you know, A for effort. I was trying to make random strands in her hair look good. Girl with glasses, I think she looks cute. Random girl that I never finished. A bunch of random sketches. Me trying to do a good dress again. Then I have Sleepover Girly, who is severely mutilated because of this sketchbook. And she looks like she's at a sleepover, and I think she's really cute. Some pen sketches. This is Fits and Fits. I'm trying to draw a dress again. You know, it's hard. I tried to draw a serval again. Fits angst. I was not having a good day, so I was just like clawing at my sketchbook. Because this is the only sketchbook that I brought to school. Yep, it continues. Me feeling angsty. That's so fun. Pen sketches. I like this girl. This one's actually pretty cute. What the heck? I like that face. Pretty sure this is actually a character of mine, but it doesn't look like her, so I'm not gonna acknowledge it. Pretty sure my sister just got home and is here to visit us, so I'm going to come back to this. This is the thing I left off on. Random sketch, random sketch. And over here, Callista, and baby Callista. I love this one so much. She's so cute. This, I think, was done like right before class. And I made 100 once again, because again, I cannot expect anything different. Some more sketches. I actually like this one. I tried to do more dynamic poses to see if I could, you know, do things. This is a character I kind of tried to design. I feel like I need to revisit. Her name's Calypso. She was kind of inspired by Epic's Calypso, but I sketch with yellow, and then I did right above it, and I think it's really cool. Some more sketches. No idea what that's about. You'll notice that there's just random smiley faces around. Trying to do a line of action thing. Still don't understand line of action. I don't think anyone can help me at this point, otherwise I would ask. This is me trying to thumbnail Van Gogh's cafe because I was going to paint that. Not really paint it because I was using chalk pastels once again, like the Monet painting. I don't really like that painting that I did. I feel kind of bad about it. But these were just me trying to mark them out, see what I can do. Highlighter sketches, Callista, other people. Highlighter sketches, but with pink and green. This pink goes good with green. And also I only had 3 highlighters. I'm pretty sure I did all these in math class. Some pen sketches. I like that hair. It's really swoopy. When I don't know what to draw, I'll default to a sweater. Me trying to do ball gowns again. I like this one. This one has a lot of movement. That means really worked out. This is Nova from the Renegade series. One of my classmates asked me how I draw bodies and stuff. The thing is, I was trying to teach her how to draw bodies while also trying to take in her style. So this is really bad, but this is the thing I tried to show her how to do, so we drew it together. Again, not that good. I don't really like it. And then the rest are just sketches. Another 100, thank goodness. I actually was able to draw on this part. I don't know why, but I wanted to draw a scene, but that scene didn't work out, so I just did this. I don't know what this is. I feel like I was just feeling angsty. And then random sketch right here. More random sketches. I think this was actually with like one of those Sharpie pens. Just a bunch of pen sketches. None of these are really detailed. What is that pencil doing here? I don't know. More pen sketches. This one has a backstory. In one of my classes, we had to do a project where we would create our own business. So we were creating a bakery. This girl was going to be our mascot, so I was just designing her. I like this girl. This one's really cute. I don't know why the legs are so long. But some pen sketches right here. Some more sketches. I don't know why I didn't draw here. I guess I was trying to do like a ooh thing. Me trying to do the hair strands in the hair. It didn't look very good, but you know, whatever. This was a girl in class I tried to draw. Doesn't look very good. Also, her hair is different. I wasn't going for accuracy. Just a bunch of pen and pencil sketches. I tried really hard on this one. If it was a digital sketch, I would kind of just do that, but it's not, so. This one is me trying to genuinely lock in with like trying to do different poses. This one is kind of sad. I wasn't feeling bad when I drew this, so I don't know why it looks so sad. Random sketches right here. Random sketches, but I tried to add some depth and color because it would look kind of boring. But this is me trying to do poses that aren't just like randomly standing there. Looks like a Midwest state. Yeah, it does. Bunch of head drawings. More head drawings. Me trying to figure out hairstyles and all that fun stuff. This is me thumbnailing for a painting that I never did and I'm going to do, but I just haven't done this yet. I have all the thumbnails for it, really want to do it. So sad because I made a 98. I was falling apart, as you can see, by all the random sketches, but then I went into angst mode. And I drew this bunny, and then this bunny has like an arrow going through it. This was the first ideas for my vent animation that I did. I'm pretty sure it's unlisted now. I was not feeling okay. Next day was better. Some more pen sketches, pencil sketches, full sketch drawing I tried to do here. Some more pencil sketches. I got a pencil at a book fair. That was just me testing out the pencil. Pen sketches here. I was trying to like actually like do a dynamic drawing with a bag and everything. I actually kind of like that outfit she's wearing. I wish I had drawn it better, but you know. Hindsight is 2020, unlike my own vision. Whenever I try to do dynamic poses that are still just standing there, I give them a bag for some reason. Just a bunch of heads. Oh, I like this drawing. This one's cute. This one is cute but mutilated. Some more pencil sketches. At least I have blue, so it looks kind of pretty. I actually like that one. More pencil sketches. Probably just did these in school. This is like the only one that looks done. This one looks done, but it doesn't have any shading. It looks fine. Obviously sweater because I defaulted to it. Other ones I feel like were just me doing random stuff. More pencil sketches. As you can see, I was kind of getting tired at this point in the year. This is me trying to do more dynamic poses again. Me trying to do a dress. Does not look good. It did not work out. Pencil sketches. A man. Wow. Ooh, I actually like this outfit. Look at her face. She looks so done with it. Pen sketches. I did a highlighter beneath it and then pinned it out. This one I actually think is really pretty. I used blue and pink and it looks so cute together and I really like it. Me trying to do a random perspective thing. And this was meant to be planning out for a painting that I never did. I actually really like that one for obvious reasons. It's actually done. Oh, cow. That's it. Should have drawn more cows if I added a sun in the corner for some reason. Bunch of flowers for no reason. Some more flowers, a bee. I don't know why I was drawing these, but I guess I was just in non-people mood. An eye, that's how you know I was bored. Pretty sure I was going through an 8's time during this when I kind of calmed down and you can tell. Some more pencil sketches. And then these were a thumbnail for like a watercolor painting that I was trying to do. I don't really like that watercolor painting, but the thumbnails are fine. More pen sketches, just me doing a bunch of poses. I like this girl. She's cute. My friend at lunch asked me to try to do Pokemon, I think, from memory. An evolution from Squirtle. I did a Kirby, which isn't a Pokemon, but it made me draw Kirby. This is a dud page. It's a Charmander. My friend drew that. This page was dirty for some reason. Bets on it for some reason. So I just covered it with a really bad drawing that I meant to finish, but never did. Some more pen and pencil sketches. Now these are really good. All of them are kind of skewed for some reason. Callista Paul, random head. But a bunch of Callistas. I drew a lot of Callistas in the sketchbook. I have no idea why. Some angst. I like this one. I like the hair is swoopy. Probably did these in class. More pencil sketches. It was the end of the year. I was just kind of doodling. I like this one. This is kind of cute. Some more pencil sketches and pen sketches. I kind of did like weirdly dynamic on this page for some reason. I think it was because it was nearly about the last one. Just a bunch of this. All these sketchbooks were purely for practice, so if you expected like really good drawings in it, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I really like this one. I saw it on Pinterest, so I recreated it. More pencil sketches and all that fun stuff. And then the last page was really dirty, so I didn't use it. I was still bored in class. I just tried to draw on the back of the cover of this, and I think it actually looks really cool. That is it for my school sketchbooks. I hope you enjoyed looking through all my school sketchbooks with me, even though they weren't really that exciting. Graphite is on my hands. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know, and if you didn't, please let me know and tell me how to improve and all that fun stuff. Even though the sketches weren't really that exciting or anything, I do hope you guys found something about it that you liked. It was a part of my journey, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Please go do something that makes you happy, because you deserve to be happy. If something that makes you happy is watching another video. The video that YouTube like put like kind of right here, it thinks you'll like it, so you watch it if you want, I guess. Please have a fun time. God bless you. Bye.